Architect Dipen Patel did his graduation from SVIT University and his masters from Advanced Architectural Design from Oxford Brookes University with distinction. Born in Mumbai, father being a structural engineer and a professor at MS University, he had a strong background in the field of design. He had immense passion for buildings, and the art of construction drove him to choose a career in architecture to create his own identity. Architect Himanshi Patel did his schooling from Alembic. She has a bachelor's degree in architecture from SVIT University. Being clever in visual arts, since an adolescent age, she was fascinated by the craft of architectural design and pursued to embark on a unique journey of her own. After completing his masters from Oxford University, architect Dipen Patel decided to accompany his father, who is an established structural engineer himself, offering a wholesome design to the clients with architectural planning to structure design to interiors. Father-son duo decided that with increase in the scope of work, they would require staff of varied expertise too. Thus, a bigger space was on the cards. Transparency and linearity were adopted as a concept for evolution of their new office. A visual connectivity from one part of the office to the other is established even through the intangible spaces. The MD's office can keep an eye on the workstations, discussion area and the waiting area. Further enhancing the space, the pastel color palette is used to delineate the spaces of as per work distribution and giving it a more serene, fresh and stylish look altogether. The entire space is designed keeping the Vastu Shastra in mind. The southwest corner is raised and almost all the workstations are facing north or east. As you step out of the elevator, you are greeted by the overwhelming and warm wooden vineyard with the same name carved out of the highlighted and in golden hues. Following the same language, the reception table are two designed in the classic combination of white and wood with insert of a golden band. The play of the teak wooden strips in 1 inch and 2 inch variations in the wall create a pattern in itself. A clear demarcation of the reception and the waiting area is done with a recessed lighting in the ceiling. Further, the spotlights are placed along the linear passage that takes you to the workstation areas. Two separate alcoves are designed, one catering the architectural requirement of the clientele and the other giving the design structural stability, with a discussion table common between the two in front of the MD cabin so that they can intervene when required. Most of the opaque and solid furniture units are above the height of 2 feet 9 inches with glass above. The dead wall are used for storage units, creating ample storage for files and records, creating a clean space for usage. Then, on the end of the office, there are 3 cabins separated by clear glass partitions, creating an illusion of larger space. First being the structural office of Mr. Vinubhai Patel, and on the other architectural office where architect Dipen Patel works from, and the third of architect Himanshi Patel, who takes care of the interior requirement. The interior office works as a conference room for meetings. The glass partition then open up and the architect's office becomes one with the other, becoming one large space for larger gatherings. They have a separate waiting for consultants in front of the conference room as well as for direct dealings with the managing directors. A well-planned server room is right besides the waiting, well hidden from plain sight and catering to the smooth operations of the office. The peach pastel highlights the display units in the architect's office. Also, the colored chamfer wood blocks create an interesting wall cladding for the conference room. Lights too play an important role in shaping the ambience of the entire space. In conclusion, their new office space clearly showcases this ideal and the kind of work they strive to achieve, reflecting their work ethics.